Hello! Get excited because it is bathroom makeover time. Yes, my bathroom is pretty dated. No, I cannot afford to redo my whole bathroom and make it nice and modern and gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do is fix up the ceiling, fix up the door, and try and fix up the brown grout on the floor that is all around the tiles, making them look nice and gross, and see how much of a difference I can make. If you want to see how I go transforming this bathroom again on a budget, because we all know I have no cash, then stick around. Woo! Okay, welcome to the bathroom before. Obviously, me in the reflection. This is the first section I want to fix. So the brown grout between the tiles and the bathroom floor is disgusting. All around here is the second section I want to fix. So the full ceiling, I don't know what went wrong here, but yeah, it looks pretty scrappy. I'm gonna go around and try and scrape off all the drips of paint that are literally all around this top edge. Moving back over here, there's like drips, and the paint job is just like really bad. What is that? It just looks like a full patch there. So yeah, I would say it's a lot of room for improvement here. Yeah, wow, how nice is that corner? And the third improvement I want to make is, oops, sorry for the focus, is to the bathroom door. So it's currently kind of yellow. Also, I don't know why they painted the hinges. Maybe you can see it a bit more in that light. I scrubbed this door as much as I could. All right, and a view of the full ceiling, which has some spots and stains and things as well. And this is just the basin area. The basin's totally fine, like there's no issues with it. So I'm not sure if anything can be done about this, but they put some white paint over a crack in all of these floor tiles, which again, why the fuck would you do that? Like either fix it or just leave it because it looks worse. Also picked this up in the hardware store. So it's a grout stain whitener, which I'm hoping will rejuvenate the grout on the floor of my bathroom. I also called the hardware store. I've been calling them. I think it was like the third call this week. Because I thought, you know what, steam, like the steam from the shower and everything might not work with a regular wall paint, which I was correct to think, because when I called them, they said they have specific ceiling paints for the kitchen and bathroom. So I'm gonna buy one of those specific paints in the vivid white. So yeah, gonna go and get that now, and then I can finally get started on the bathroom. Okay, so for the door and the door frame, I've got this aqua enamel semi-gloss in vivid white. For the ceiling, I just got this ceiling white flat white paint. I think it was meant to be vivid white, but I think because it's flat, it's not vivid. I got a little tin of paint stripper because I just do not understand why they painted all of the hinges. Like, what are you doing? All right, so to start with, I will go around and scrape off all the bits and drips of paint. Okay, so I just finished going around and scraping off all of the paint that was dripped down and just everywhere. So now I am going to do a quick vacuum and get any of the bits that have fallen that I didn't get with the cloth. And then I will tape everything up and start painting the ceiling. Alright, just by scraping off that shitty smudge of paint that had been put over the top, I feel like it's a lot less obvious now. Okay, so I just finished the first coat. It took me about 3.5 hours. So I think using that little brush, like that cutting in brush, to do the whole ceiling, not just like the trimming bits, was a mistake. And I probably need to go and get a little roller. Alrighty, now I am gonna get started on taping up my door frame. Okay, so I just went to the hardware store for the 3rd time this week and bought some different sized rollers. I just finished going around the ceiling with the roller. So all up, cutting in and then going around everything with the roller, it took me about 2 hours. So I cut down like 1.5 hours from that initial first coat yesterday. I'm gonna clean this stuff up, have a lunch break, and then take off the tape. Stoked with how that is looking. Now onto the door. Alright, I'm going to apply some paint stripper to the hinges, wait for 1 hour, and then see how much I can get off. Alright, it's been 1.5 hours and it looks like it's working. Oh my god, that is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, not gonna lie, that was a bit of a mission. I was kind of scraping stuff off for a good 30 minutes, but I don't know, I think that is a lot better. Like, even though it's not perfect, there was about 3 layers of paint. You can see some of the colors down below, like a blue, a cream, and then the same one that's on the door. So yeah, I'm gonna vacuum this up and then start painting the door. Okay, so timing so far is it has taken me 2 days to do the ceiling. So I think on day 1 it took like 6 hours to both prep and then do that first 3.5 hour coat. And then on day 2, obviously I had to do the second coat and take all the tape off. And then I started stripping the hinges on the door. So yeah, this is where we're at. Alrighty, the first coat on the door frame and the door is done. So now I'm gonna wait a couple of hours and then do the second coat. Alrighty, the second coat and final coat is on. And now I'm gonna take off the tape and then let it continue to dry. Okay, and the painting segment for the bathroom is all done. I'm very happy with how the hinges turned out. I did have to just scrub off a little bit of dry paint, or well, semi-dry paint that had leaked underneath the tape. But yeah, I feel like they look loads better than being coated in a 4th layer of paint. It's hard to see, but I didn't get this edge perfect. It's fine on the other side. I don't know why it's like a little bit bumpy on this side. That seems to be the only thing I can see that I'm sort of not super happy with. And this is the outside of the frame. Alrighty, so that is, as I said, the painting all done for the bathroom, which is a big relief. Next, I will move on to the grout. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to spray some exit mold. Okay, set to wear gloves. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? What? Okay. Am I doing this wrong? Okay, it's gonna be messy. I've just applied that grout whitener to a little section. Okay, that dried really hard. I just scrubbed the tiles and the floor because you're meant to like get it out of the cracks for like an hour. And yeah, it's looking pretty patchy. This is the rest of the floor. Alright, tile update. I have completely re-grouted the bathroom floor. So I've done a full step-by-step video for re-grouting my bathroom floor tiles, which I will post after this video. Alright, so I just bought this diffuser from someone on Facebook Marketplace. Time to open it up. Oof. Bathroom completed it, mate. What an effort. And I will see you very soon in the next video.